Hi. So we have an interesting topic today. I'm Martha, an occupational therapist in home health, and I want to talk about constipation. It really becomes a problem for a lot of patients. And also, just as we age, people who've just had surgery and they're on opioids, that can really do you in, or even the anesthesia, just kind of getting your body back on track after all of that. Whatever they are telling you to take it. Miralax, very popular with doctors. Whatever it is, I'm not telling you not to take that. I'm just going to give you some of my tricks because sometimes the medicine's not working right away, or sometimes at all. So these are the things that I've cobbled together. They work. They tend to make things just move more easily. This is sort of an intro version. There are some other things out there that you would find online. Sometimes when people have just had surgery, they're not as good at following directions for kind of moving their body. So this is a simple version as best I can. When you're on the opioids, and sometimes for other reasons, the pumping that happens in our intestines, the peristalsis, is slowing down. And the first thing you can do to get that going is just suck everything in. Suck it in. I do think it's more effective if you can pull everything in and let it go. But that is kind of a lot of work. That's a core workout. Might not be for you. But just pumping in and out. Just a little bit. So you do that 2 minutes if you can tolerate it. I will say sometimes I demonstrate these to patients too well, and I get to my next patient and I am gurgling. So you might gurgle, you might pass gas. Things are moving, and that's all great. Okay, now you take 2 hands and you're going to go clockwise in a square around your belly button. And this is where sometimes I lose patients. They're just kind of touching. Anytime you want to move something through the body, you are going to prepare the pathway. So we're just moving things along in a basic way. Square around the belly button. And you're pushing. Think about burping a baby. That's a good thwack we put on that back, right? So you are pushing. Okay. Now, on the right-hand side, this is my right hand. Right-hand side, coming up, that is your ascending colon. You don't need to know that. You just need to know that things are coming up this way on your right side, which can be reversed in the video. There's a valve down there at the bottom, and I can't tell you exactly where it is, but you go down to an area there. So from my belly button, I'm going over and down a little bit, and then you just start a little massage. So the massage, just a couple fingers, moving at your own pace. Your own pace. I use fingers, and I get in there at my own pace. And you might hit a spot that suddenly does not feel comfortable. You might feel it in your back. You might feel it in your legs. You come up above your belly button. I'll tilt this a little bit more for you. I'm squishy, I always like to point out. So I'm really pushing and just moving along. Okay? So you are literally breaking up poop that hasn't been moving. You're helping it move along. If you haven't gone in a few days, since like the day before your surgery, it is easy to have a plug of dried stool at the rectum. And so when you're taking Miralax and all those other things, you can have soft material that is coming and hitting that hard material, which gets people back to struggling. Like some Vaseline or Preparation H can help get that stuff moving. that's it for what I'm asking you to do here. I am asking you to be accurate in where I am telling you to put your hands. Okay? Like I said, people go to the opposite side and they just kind of move around a little bit. But we are going where the body goes. Right hand side, the ascending colon, and then across the transverse colon at the top. And like I said, it gets more advanced when you get down to moving at the groin to help movement. Or even some people kind of move the bladder to the side is how they will describe it. This is just a start, but it is a good start. It tends to help things just move. We strain too much. I feel that doctors don't talk enough about constipation and how hard it is. And having that first bowel movement is like this big experience for your body, and it can be uncomfortable. And afterwards, oh my gosh, you can feel like you just worked so hard. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Now, we're all a little bit different. Some people will have a bowel movement as soon as they wake up. Some people, it is a reflex when they eat. So when you are doing this, you might go soon, you might go in the morning, and you might go after your next meal. Doesn't hurt to try, as long as you don't have abdominal surgery and reasons why you shouldn't be pushing there. I hope that's obvious. But just generally speaking, some people have problems when they travel or whatever their thing is. And this is just a free, non-pharmacological, what we would say. It's not medication. And it really is effective, and it really does help a lot of people. So there's your start. I hope it was clear in the video, and comment if you have any questions about it. And you can do it more than once a day if you feel the need. Do it when you're feeling bloated, when the things aren't moving. Okay? Good luck to you.